The hills above the Tejo River are gorgeous and well worth a hike, but especially when the trail that you're on leads to a prehistoric monument. Let's go explore.
The Anta do Penedo Gordo is located in central Portugal, just north of the Rio Tejo. The Rio Tejo is renamed in English as the Tagus River. I have no idea why. The Anta do Penedo Gordo is on the north bank, or the right bank, of the Rio Tejo. It's on a flat hilltop in a forested area surrounded by olive trees. There aren't many signs directing you to the Anta, so you need to use GPS coordinates or follow the local PR1 walking trail. One of the joys of visiting these prehistoric sites is the chance to explore less well-known areas of the Portuguese countryside. This walking trail is delightful. The Anta is right alongside the trail. There's an information sign in Portuguese identifying this as a dolmen, a megalithic chambered tomb. Anta is the most common word for dolmen in Portugal. The Anta has an elongated elliptical chamber, a bit more than 3 meters long and a bit less than 3 meters wide. The chamber is formed with 9 pillars or orthostats, one of which is missing. The headstone shows marks of having been tried to be carved into a millstone, probably in the 18th or 19th centuries. Some ceramics from that date were found. There's a 3-meter long corridor facing east-northeast.
Penedo Gordo could mean fat stones. So Penedo is a rock formation, and Gordo is fat. And these are very large, thick stones, real megaliths.
The Anta was identified and first excavated by Francisco Pereira da Costa in 1868. It was fully excavated and restored by Analite da Cunha and João Luís Cardoso in the 1990s. No trace of the original mamoa or covering mound have been found. Despite the site having obviously been disturbed in the past, the excavations turned up many artifacts. In addition to arrowheads and polished stone tools such as axes, many fragments of ceramic pieces as well as fragments of schist and sandstone burial plaques were found. The flint arrowheads are particularly interesting as they are not of local stone, but were brought in from other areas. In the report on the archaeological work, Cunha and Cardoso say the remains found in Anta do Penedo Gordo reflect the relationship between two geographically contiguous domains, the Estremadura and the inland area of Alentejo, due to its geographical location and proximity to the river Tejo, used since early times as a circulation route for both people and commerce.
There aren't many Antas on this side of the Tejo River, which is interesting because there are loads across the river down in the Porto Alegre district of the Alentejo. I say there's not many, but there might be loads. It's hard to tell in all this forest if there are undiscovered Antas just waiting for us to find.
The excavations and artifacts show that, despite the official sign identifying this as a Neo-Chalcolithic construction, the Anta do Penedo Gordo was most likely built during the late Neolithic period, about 5,000 years ago, and probably used into the Chalcolithic. I hope you've enjoyed this visit to the Anta do Penedo Gordo. If you want to know more about it, check out the links down below. I've got lots more information about it and other sites on my website, prehistoricportugal.com. And do subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be visiting lots more megalithic sites all around the country. Thanks for watching.